SQX 今年嘅第一次 online solution day 啦，今日就壓軸第4場啦。OK， 咁樣今日咧，我哋邀請咗 Veracity， 我哋呢、這個好多年嘅 principal 啦。其實我哋幫 Veracity 做亞太區分銷咧，都好多年㗎啦。即係除咗我哋主打產品貓松之外咧，做咗17、8年之外咧，咁樣 Veracity 我哋都做咗16、7年㗎啦。咁樣今日邀請咗 Cassandra 佢哋嘅 Regional Business Development Manager， 咁樣佢 station 喺馬來西亞嘅，今日 remote login 入嚟 support 我哋啦。咁樣我哋今日嘅流程圖一如既往啦，都係頭20分鐘 presentation， 之後10零分鐘咧就會喺我哋觀塘陳列室嗰度咧就阿 Water 佢哋幫手做個 live demonstration 嘅。咁樣喺我哋 presentation 同做緊 live demonstration 嗰陣時咧，都歡迎大家喺我哋個 Q&A corner 嗰度咧，用打字形式發問啦。咁我哋喺做完 live demonstration 嗰陣時咧，就阿 Cassandra 同我咧會幫手同大家回答下問題嘅。咁樣而為咗等大家咧多啲參與，咁我哋對每一位問題嘅嘉賓咧，都會喺會後咧送上紀念品一份。咁樣就而 Veracity 咧，基本上咧同我哋合作咗好多年啦。啱啱開始嘅時候咧，佢哋好專注做Power transmission 嘅，即係同軸線傳輸 PoE 同 IP level 啦，有啲會係好長嘅1000幾2000米嘅 Cat5E 或 Cat6 嘅線去傳輸 PoE 加 level 啦。咁佢哋好專注做 surveillance market 嘅，即係幫啲surveillance system 做 power and transmission 嗰 part。咁之後佢哋呢幾年咧，多咗2路產品，其中一路咧，cold store 今日都會講嘅，一隻幾專門俾 surveillance market 用嘅儲存產品啦，咁樣值得真係睇一睇嘅。咁樣我哋呢5、6年都同佢哋一齊去做咧，都做咗唔少 project 嘅。咁樣喺香港都有1、2個 prime customer 用緊，咁樣個反應都唔錯。咁樣第3路產品咧就係佢哋2年前新出嘅，就係啲 command and control 啲 video wall control 啦。咁樣但係唔係好傳統嘅。好強調 audio and visual 嗰類嘅 video wall control 啦，佢哋係全 IP， 專係喺俾保安市場用嘅video wall control 啦。咁樣我就費事班龍弄虎啦，我就將時間交俾 Cassandra。So Cassandra, thanks for supporting, and I am passing over to you.
Hi, Alex. Thank you very much. I hope you all can hear me well. Thank you very much for organizing this webinar. And I apologize for the whole audience that my voice may be not that much good today because I'm not feeling well. But however, I decided to join this amazing webinar to join hands with our team at SQX. So thank you very much for all of you. So as Alex mentioned, you may ask any questions if you have during my presentation. So today's what we are going to cover is that Veracity have always developed an innovative technology in order to support physical security industry mainly. So out of those revolution technologies which we have introduced to the world. So today's discussion was about 2 main product lines which we introduced into surveillance industry. That is cold store video storage and display controllers. Now, as you know, in storage industry, you may get many storage products across the world, different brands. But Veracity is one of the main brands which have been focused on video surveillance. So as you know, IP data and video data is completely different, which I'm going to explain you during this presentation. So let me move to my next slide. So just as a brief that Alex mentioned a few minutes ago, that Veracity, you may know us very well about IP transmission products, which allows your last mile application, to take your video data or your IP data or CAT cables or different other cables up to more than 800 meters, right? So in generally last mile applications, you use fiber and other expensive solutions, which you don't have to use it anymore. By using Veracity PoE extenders, you will be able to extend your IP PoE data or ultra PoE right up to 60 watts of power or 90 watts of power over CAT cables up to 800 meters. So these are our IP transmission products, which I'm not going to talk much today, but since I'm going to move into the video storage part. So I'll move to the next slide. All right, so I think so. Veracity have, as you know, we are a UK company, and our company being, diversified in other industries. So we open up multiple offices. We have like US office, Middle East, India, and recently we opened up our regional office in Malaysia to cater Asia Pacific operations. So overall, we are into nearly around 50 plus countries across the world. So we provide all after sales services in all these regional offices, so that in order to cater our customers. So yeah. So Veracity cold store product as a surveillance storage, we call ourselves like, we are one of the leading technology providers, same like Tesla. Tesla introduced electric vehicles to the world. So Veracity has introduced the world's first storage product, data storage product with, focused on video industry with SFS and LATE technology. So this is the world first product comes with SFS and LATE technology in order to archive your video data. And also it's guaranteed zero data loss. So even though you use RAID 5, RAID 6, which is very much familiar as IT storage product technologies, but none of those technologies guarantees you zero data loss. But Veracity technology with SFS filing system and LATE technology, we guarantee zero data loss on video technology. So let's see how we do that. Right? First of all, to know how we do that, we need to understand what type of filing systems we use in the world. So there is mainly two filing systems, right? One is NTFC and the other one is FAT. So there is another filing system, we call it HPFS, right? So, so these are the three filing systems we use, but mainly we use in RAID systems, NTFS and FAT. So these filing systems, the oldest filing system we have is FAT. We call it file allocation table. So this filing system being invented in 1977. Right. So, and to against this, there were so many issues with FAT systems. So the Microsoft developed a new filing system to replace FAT and high performance filing system, which is HPFS. To replace both, they came up with new filing system, which is new technology filing system by Microsoft in 1993. So this is how it came up, right? Since 1970s when they implement RAID 1 technology. So, but however, all these filing systems they designed these for IT data, which means IT data is structured data. So video data is unstructured, right? It comes with a timestamp cut in a line. But IT data is completely random and it has very well structured bugs. So this NTFS and FAT system being built mainly to cater IT data. So that's how these RAID 5 and RAID 6 technologies or redundancy technologies built on these filing systems to cater IT industry. So what is the main problems when it comes to RAID 5, RAID 6 systems, right? Temperature is a huge killer for the hard drive reliability, vibration, wear and tear. So all RAID 6 systems, the RAID 5 or RAID 6, built on these filing systems, right? It has to open up all the hard drives in order to randomly write into multiple drives. So therefore, the temperature of a bulk of hard drives will increase because of the vibration and friction. So, and temperature, vibration, and also wear and tear, which is all the hard drives are working, all the read write arms are moving into two places, writing in directly in one place and data in another place into the hard drives. So this will increase the wear and tear of the hard drives. So these are the main failure factors of hard drive reliability. So then the other challenges with it comes is that when you install hard drives, if you see multiple hard drives in an array, right? So it's generally problematic because what? All the hard drives has to work at one time and it creates a lot of friction and it creates heat in between. And also the vibration will create one hard drive vibration will create double the hard drive vibration of the other one. So likewise, all the hard drives are vibrating at single time. So that will also increase the heat generation in between the hard drives. And also you may have to force cool your hard drive bay in order to cool these hard drives. So therefore you have to use multiple fans for it. Then again, it will increase the vibration. So in the other thing is that it's very much cost, power consumption is pretty much high because all the hard drives are working. Therefore, you have to power up the fans as well, cooling. Altogether, your total cost of ownership increase when using RAID 5, RAID 6 systems. So the other main reason of RAID 5, RAID 6 systems, right? As I mentioned to you earlier, temperature, vibration, wear and tear, and also all the hard drives are in full duty cycle. Why? All the hard drives are working 24/7, right? 365 days a year, right? By writing data, because video data is always like 99% right, only 1% read. But IT data is completely opposite. It's 96% read, 4% write. So RAID 5, RAID 6 systems are designed for IT data, right? Not for video data. So when it comes to video data, the RAID 5, RAID 6 systems, if you are using it, the duty cycle of your hard drives increase 100%, right? Because always it's writing. So, and also, if there's a bad sector appears in the hard drive, right? Generally in RAID 5, RAID 6 systems, it will allow hard drive to reinitialize within 8 seconds. This 8 seconds, you cannot utilize those hard drives, right? So if there's a hard drive being rebuilt, that will take longer time because of if the hard drive capacity is high, generally when you use it for surveillance, the hard drive capacities are high. So it takes longer time to rebuild. So if you configure a bay of hard drives in RAID 5, so if one hard drive start rebuilding one drive, right? So one drive is rebuilding and another drive detects as a bad sector. So within 8 seconds, that bad sector hard drive cannot be used, which means 2 hard drive fails. So it means a catastrophic data loss. So these are the common problems when it comes to RAID 5, RAID 6, right? So, and also the power consumption. Power consumption is extremely high because all the hard drives are working and you need to cool the system. So all these problems are there when it comes to RAID 5, RAID 6. In challenges are there when you use RAID 5, RAID 6 systems in video industry. So now what we know is that we cannot resolve the problem by using the same thinking pattern we used when we created it, right? So this is the famous guy who mentioned this. So what we did was we did the same thing. We think out of the box, right? So we came up with a new solution, right, for video storage, right? So we understand video storage required a very much reliable technology, right? So in that technology, we understand that video comes in a line. So we start writing it in a line, like a spiral. I will show you how we write data. So the main goal of Veracity was to reduce the wear and tear, reduce temperature, reduce vibration, and increase the lifetime of the hard drives. So that will allow you to use our technology, right, with full reliability, right, on with video applications, right? Our storage is not good for IT data. That's not our market vertical. Our market vertical is purely video data. So we cater video data. So our technology provides you, right, very high reliability, and it consumes 80 to 90% less power consumption, right? And that means 80 to 90% less cooling requirement is there. Generally, we don't need any cooling. Our product can work with 50-degree temperature, right? Comparing to any other hard drive, other NAS or SAN storage, you won't be able to use in such temperatures, right? So then we guarantee zero data loss, right? And also minimum maintenance, right? So in most of the cases, the hard storage manufacturers quote you a storage box, but underneath the storage box, there is a maintenance contract. With Veracity, we don't have such, right? We don't have that recurring cost, right? So yeah, it's very bare minimum maintenance. So, and since it's very much cool product, right? We don't need cooling at all. That's why we named it at cold. It's every time it's very cool, right? So let's see how we can achieve this, right? In this technology, which I'm showing you this video about SFS filing system, which is patented technology for Veracity. How we use this, how we write data into hardware. On your left-hand side, you see standard filing systems used by, right, and right-hand side, you will see SFS filing system. Look at the speed, right? We are 3 times faster. So we write from the outer edge to the inner core of the platform, right? So, but RAID 5, RAID 6 write into 2 places. They directly in one area, data in another area. 3 times faster when it's using SFS filing system. So if we program this to keep data for 2 days, so this read write arm will take 2 days to move from outer edge to the inner core of the platform. So this is how SFS filing system being used in Veracity boxes. So it increased the lifetime of your hard drives by 20 times. Now let's see how we write data into a bay of hard drives. Okay, so not this. Yeah, thank you. So about the LADE technology, how the LADE technology operates, right? So in LADE technology, we have, there is a video which I will show you how the LADE system works, right? We start writing into two drives, like RAID 1. So once it's complete the writing, then we shut down number 1. Now we are starting 2 and 3. Right? Then shut down number 2, 3 and 4. This is we call LADE technology, linear array of idle disks. It's also a patent technology for Veracity, right? So this is how we write data. That means any given time only 2 hard drive works. In case while writing, 1 hard drive fails, what we do? We need to preserve the data on the good hard drive, right? And we shut down both hard drives and we start writing into 9 and 10. If you program this box 15 hard drives to keep data for 30 days, each hard drive will keep data for 2 days. That means to replace this drive, it will come, to replace this hard drive, right? It will take 28 days to come back, right? If you don't replace it, no problem. Before you record your 100 cameras, you record for 30 days. Now you are recording 28 days, right? So likewise, even though all hard drive fails except only 3 remains, still the system works. All your 100 cameras are recorded, right? So this is the beauty of this. Then the other thing which I want to tell you is that if you replace this hard drive, right? Say we are using 10 terabyte hard drive. You cannot find 10 terabyte hard drive. You can find immediately, say 12 terabyte hard. No problem. You just simply take it out, right? And install the 12 terabyte hard drive into it. Within 3 seconds, it will reinitialize and it's ready to write or read, right? We don't take rebuilding time. We don't have a rebuilding time, right? It's immediate effect, right? And also, that also will brings your attention into another thing. Now imagine if your customer today want to record 30 days. Now after 6 months, they want to increase the storage capacity. They want to increase the number of days of storage up to 90 days. Now, if you're using RAID 5, RAID 6, right, you need to build another RAID for it. So there is a downtime, right, and so on. So you have to rebuild everything again. But with Veracity, very simple. If you can find much more capacity in hard drive, like 18 terabyte hard drive, you remove this 10 terabyte hard drive slowly one by one and insert 18 terabyte hard drive. You will increase the hard drive capacity, right? So you now, before you record 90 days, you can increase the same box to record 90 days, not 30 days, right? So you don't have to come back to Veracity. And this exercise can be practiced even without any interruption to your service, right? So you mark the hard drive which you remove, right? In case if your customer want to retrieve data from an old hard drive, no problem. You just take that hard drive, put it to the save slot, you can play it back. If not, you can use Veracity Caddy player, right? You can insert the hard drive into that caddy and play it back by using the same client. So this is how our technology supports surveillance industry, right? So it will increase the lifetime of your hard drives by 20 times with these technologies. So let's move to the next slide. And yeah, so by using SFS filing system and LA technology, Veracity built up a complete high redundant storage and high reliable storage product, right, for the video industry. And it has negligible maintenance. There's no licensing. There's no upgrades or lifetime upgrades and updates are free from Veracity for our firmware upgrades. Everything comes free and there's no maintenance charge. And the reliability. So our industry, general industry RMA average with RAID systems are around 7.65%, but Veracity is 0.74%. Right, even not one single 1%. Right, it's highly reliable product because of the technology and the redundancy. Now, if you see in RAID 5, RAID 6 system, you will have a processor on top, and then you have a JPOD, right? So the processors will have a huge bandwidth coming into the processors, and it will be vertically, it will be distributed into the JPOD. That is how RAID system works. But Veracity, it has, every box comes with redundancy. It has dual power supply, dual network, dual SSDs with OS, right? And the full redundancy built into each box. So when you are using multiple cameras, thousands of cameras, what you do is that you distribute your cameras into multiple storage boxes of Veracity. Each storage box has its own redundancy. So that will give you 100% reliability against any RAID 5, any RAID 6 system, right? Because RAID systems has redundancy only in the processor, right? It may have dual controllers, dual network, dual power supply only in the processing area, not in the JPOD, right? So if the processor sometimes fails or do something goes wrong, right, then entire JPOD is useless. But with Veracity, even though one custom box got something is wrong, but all other boxes works, right? So we use a highly reliable architecture, right? Scale out architecture, not scaling architecture, right? So then our product is highly compatible with the international standards on with profile S, profile G, and profile T, right? So, and also configuration is very easy. And we have a inbuilt health monitoring system with Veracity Cold Store. It monitor into the core of the hard drives as well, right? So to gives you alerts and information. So the warranty of the box, it's 3 years, which can be extended into further multiple years, up to even 10 years. But the original box comes with 3 years, right? And we provide you 5 years warranty even for the hard drives, right? Why? Because we know our hard drives doesn't fail, right? And moreover, I forgot to mention during the previous slide that we don't have to use with our technology, because of our technology, we don't have to use enterprise 7,200 RPM drives because they are very expensive. We use 5,300 RPM standard hard drives and give you 5 years warranty on the hard drives also, right? So because we know the hard drives will never fail. And also the cost will be really reduced, right? Comparing to any other storage. And also you must notice in SFS filing system, we are using the maximum space of the hard drive. So in general, in RAID 5, RAID 6 systems, you have to allocate nearly around 28% of the hard drive space for the directory and the RAID area, right? For us, there's no directory area. So therefore, in general, our hard drive space will be 25% less than any RAID 5, RAID 6 system. So we use the usable capacity, not the raw capacity. So therefore, there itself, you reduce 25% of your cost, right? So in general, our ROI, right, return of investment, right, which we can guarantee to a customer to provide return on investment within 6 years period. Now, very simple, which I would like to mention about the integration, son. How I can go to the rules. Sorry about it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Alex. And I just want to mention, can we go one more slide back? Yes, that's right. So I just want to mention about the integration a little bit. So Milestone being integrated natively with Veracity Cold Store now, right? So we have been tested it works perfectly. So now you have in Milestone, you use Cold Store as a NAS, right? So you have tier 1 recording of Milestone by using the recording servers. And after the recording servers, you use Cold Store as a NAS box. So we will configure in Milestone system the path to the NAS box. So then when Milestone recording servers will move the video into Cold Store NAS box. So that's the integration which we have done with Milestone, which works perfectly now. And also I must mention that part of Milestone, the NAS as a NAS, you can use Cold Store with any VMS as well. So what Cold Store boxes we have, right? So we do have a 2U box, which is right, comes with around 160 terabyte of usable capacity, right? That's 2U, but power consumption is only 50 watts. And this is 3U. It comes with 16 bay of hard drives, right? It comes with full redundancy, as I mentioned, unlimited scalability, and it has 120 terabyte of raw capacity and 300 net usable capacity. What's the meaning of raw and usable? Which means we need to use n-1 calculation, right? Because we are mirroring, we are using RAID 1 while writing. Therefore, we have to allocate always one hard drive for mirroring. So that's why n-1. So that means if you're using 20 terabyte hard drives, 320 terabyte plus raw capacity minus 1, which means 20 terabyte, which is the usable capacity, is 300 terabyte. So the power consumption is 90 watts. So 300 terabyte usable capacity consumes only 90 watts of power, less than a bulb, right? So then we have the bigger one, which is 4U. 4U has 45-day hard drive, right? Which is a massive box, which can keep around 800 terabyte of usable capacity, but still consume 90 watts of power. Now, then the second one, which is the ViewSpan. ViewSpan video wall controllers are being used in worldwide nowadays, right? So ViewSpan comes with a unique software called ViewSpan Nexus, right? So now previously we discussed about the storage. Now we are discussing about the control rooms, right? So we support from infrastructure, then video storage, and up to control rooms, right? So since ViewSpan product comes with Nexus video wall or the management platform, right? So we decode our the video data. We decode at the appliance level, right? So in general, what we expect in a video wall is that to show what's mentioned in your workstation into a large size video wall, right? With the same resolution, same frame rates, right? And with the same video quality, right? So this is our expectation, right? So now, I think there's some sort of a lagging. Yeah. So yeah. So video wall. So our appliance comes with a inbuilt management software called ViewSpan Nexus. So this is the powerful tool we have with our hardware, which allows us to decode the video or video streams at the appliance level. So this sits in the network, and you can integrate multiple VMS systems, web pages, on-leaf recorders, apply any applications, RTSP streams. Yeah, any questions? I'm sorry, okay. So I will answer these questions, after completing this. So I think I missed these questioners. So I will answer it after completing this. I think that's better, Alex, right?
Yeah. So are we going to the demonstration now?
Yeah, we can go to the demonstration.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Kasenga, for the nice presentation. So I'm passing the stage to my people standing by in the showroom. Okay, over to you, Walter.
OK，唔該晒 Alex。大家好，我叫 Water。今日會為大家做一個演示部分嘅。咁我 share 個 screen 出嚟先啦。唔該 Alex，個 share screen。
試多次。
OK，都係。 都係
你係想去 demo room 嗰個 host 定係你自己個 host 啊？
demo room。
咁你 pass 翻你個 host 去 demo room 個 host 啊？
OK。好，大家好啊！而家大家畫面所見到咧，右手邊嗰邊咧，其實就係會係我哋喺demo room 嗰邊嘅現場嘅 set up 啦。咁你見到咧就係我哋播咗一台Wheelspan 6。咁其實佢係一個display 嘅 controller 啦，佢可以播到6個 mon。咁我現場已經播咗一個3乘2嘅 TV wall 個 mon 喺呢個demo room 嗰度㗎啦。咁而家左手邊嗰邊咧，其實就係大家熟悉嘅Milestone Smart Car 嘅界面啦。咁因為Wheelspan 咧，其實已經係完全整合咗落去嘅 Milestone 裏邊啦。咁所以我哋喺 Wheelspan Smart Car 嘅界面咧，亦都可以控制到呢個display controller 嘅 control 嘅。咁我嚟咗介紹一下個版面先啦。咁大家畫面上見到個 title bar 上邊Wheelspan 隔離有一個 appearance， 呢個其實就係話我哋而家喺呢個 network 上邊已經駁咗唔同嘅appearance 啦，有一台係一個 Wheelspan 6啦，另一台係一個 Wheelspan 嘅 Solo。咁今日最主要咧，其實我哋就會係演示翻Wheelspan 6俾大家睇嘅。咁而家我一入去嘅時候就會係一個layout 嘅界面啦。咁而家大家可以睇到左手邊呢個 browsing table browsing tree 啦，就會有一個offline 嘅 table 啦，offline 嘅 layout 啦。咁有啲唔同嘅 input 啦。咁陣間我會詳細解釋一次嘅。同埋就係話有唔同嘅 appearance 駁咗落去嘅時候，我哋呢度亦都會睇到嘅。跟住接落嚟嘅時候，就會係有一啲唔同嘅 input 啦。我哋可以 add 一啲唔同嘅 input，例如係一啲on with 嘅 input 入去啦，又或者係一啲VMS 咁當然會有Milestone喺度啦。咁除咗之外，我哋亦都可以 manual 去輸入翻一啲RTSP 嘅 input 落嚟嘅。或者係啲 web page logo file 咧，呢啲我哋都可以做到嘅。咁跟住之後就會係一啲唔同嘅 setting 啦。咁例如好似剛才我俾大家畫面度，我哋現象 demo set 咗嘅3乘2嘅 TV wall 啦，我哋呢啲 setting 都會喺呢度做到啦。同埋其他啲 region 嘅 setting諸如此類啦。咁仲有一個 health 嘅。咁其實我哋如果話有啲咩 setting 係有啲問題嘅話，其實我哋喺呢個 health 度亦都可以睇得好清楚，咁亦都好簡單簡潔咁樣可以俾大家知道。好，咁而家我翻嚟現場啦。咁而家我左手邊嘅畫面繼續係我哋嘅 Smart Car 嘅畫面啦。而右手邊就係現場嘅畫面啦。咁如果其實我哋而家呢一個設定咧，我哋喺右手邊其實我哋最左邊呢4個 mon 咧，呢個2乘2嘅4個 mon 咧，其實我哋係set 咗為一個region 嘅 region 1啦。咁你喺呢邊發咗落去嘅時候，大家可以睇到其實呢個2乘2就係我哋嘅 region 1啦。咁另外嗰兩個monitor 咧，其實我哋各自係有一個唔同獨立一個 region 咁樣去顯示嘅。其實除咗我哋可以做到呢個4乘4嘅畫面之外咧，咁我哋可以做到一個，我可以撳一撳個掣就可以改變咗佢變成一個5乘5嘅畫面啦。大家可以留意翻畫面嘅右手邊我哋一撳落去嘅時候，佢已經變咗5乘5啦。又或者我哋自己輸入翻唔同嘅 number 落去，變成一個8乘8嘅畫面啦。亦都可以好簡單咁樣去做到嘅。咁除咗我哋手動去做翻唔同嘅layout 之外咧，咁其實我哋會亦都有一啲預設咗嘅 offline layout 擺咗喺度啦。咁例如大家可以見翻我哋 Smart Car 裏邊，我哋有一啲唔同嘅 offline 嘅 layout 啦。 例如我哋想搬一個2:2嘅界面落去，咁一搬落去嘅時候咁其實喺畫面嘅右手邊，我哋喺呢個 TV wall 上面亦都可以即時可以睇得翻㗎啦。咁除此之外，咁我哋亦都可以將某一啲嘅去放大翻啦，係咯，擺翻喺唔同嘅位置啦，跨屏去顯示啦，咁一個 vision 去顯示，又或者全部6個 mon 一齊跨屏去顯示，亦都好簡單咁樣可以做到嘅。咁其實除咗係可以攞到一啲 offline 嘅 layout 之外咧，咁我哋其實亦都可以直接攞翻我哋camera 上面直接嘅畫面啦。例如好似我攞翻支喺我哋 pantry 度嘅畫面，咁我只不過好簡單咁 drag and drop。咁喺右手邊嘅畫面嘅時候，亦都可以即時顯示翻出嚟㗎。咁除咗可以直接攞翻呢一個screen 嘅畫面之外咧，咁我哋仲有好多其他嘅，例如係一啲本身喺 controller 裏邊自定嘅 application 啦，例如好似啲 digital clock 啲鐘咁樣可以俾翻現場嘅人士睇翻個時間啦。又或者係一啲picture 嘅 file， 我哋亦都可以攞到出嚟嘅。除咗 picture file 之外咧，仲可以有一啲test 嘅 video 啦。咁我哋大家可以睇翻畫面嘅右手邊，我哋即係 drop 咗落去嘅時候，咁即時就會喺嗰個 TV wall 上面可以睇得翻實際上嗰個video 嘅影像啦。跟住落嚟咧，仲會有一個Visual 比較特別啲嘅功能啦，就會其實佢係可以做到一個capture video capture 嘅功能嘅。咁而家大家畫面右手邊見到右邊呢度係有駁咗一個 iPad 啦，其實佢係可以通過一個 video capture 嘅功能咧，可以將呢個畫面直接 push 咗落去將TV wall 上邊顯示翻俾大家睇。大家可以見到 TV 上邊已經見到我哋實際上喺 iPad 上面嘅畫面啦。咁除咗可以做到 video capture 之外咧，其實佢仲有另一個功能咧，就會係一個叫做viewcast 嘅功能。咁佢可以咧做到一個將一個電腦嘅display screen 啦，變成一個畫面，咁樣可以擺翻喺一個TV wall 上邊。俾我哋相關嘅人士去睇翻啦。例如，如果我哋想話大家而家喺個右手邊嘅畫面見到啦，其實係我有另一台電腦駁咗一個smart card 嘅畫面，咁當然係可以睇翻個live view 啦。甚至上我喺嗰個 workstation 上邊做一個 playback 嘅時候，咁亦都可以俾大家睇到個 playback 嘅情況嘅。係做到呢個display 呢個desktop 版面之外咧，佢仲有另一個功能咧，就係話，因為佢本身已經完全整合咗落去milestone系統裏邊啦，咁所以當milestone如果收集到一啲alarm 嘅話咧，其實佢亦都可以 push 翻上去個TV wall 上邊，咁相關嘅人士可以 alert 到原來有啲事實發生咗。例如而家我現場嘅時候，我係做咗一個intrusion 嘅 alarm 啦。咁如果我行咗去呢個鏡頭面前，大家留意翻，可以留意翻右手邊嘅畫面啦。有一個 screen 已經係有一個紅框框住咗就係話如果有人入侵咗呢個地方嘅時候，佢亦都可以 push 咗個 alarm 去到 TV wall 上邊，令到大家去留意翻呢樣嘢嘅。OK， 好，咁今日我為大家準備嘅嘢就會係咁多，嚟緊嘅時間我交翻俾 Alex。
唔該晒 Water。